She is Bahamas Women's National Champion 2024. Gombe Splash ITF Singles winner. That's in 2018, guys. We talking about Barbados Cup ITF Doubles winner in 2017. And then Conference USA All Freshman Team 2021. Miss UAB Finest. You understand? ITA Southern Regional Team ranking number 10.
Oi!
Come on, guys. Top 10. You know what I mean?
Go to the Bahamas, boy.
That's just a little piece of a little piece we gonna give you guys about the one and only Sydney Clarke.
The GOAT, the tennis, boy.
Let's get it.
Was being ranked 261 on the junior circuit in the entire world.
Welcome to another episode of the Reset Podcast. I am your host, Johan. As you can see, we are missing some of the panel, but not to worry because we got the big dogs in the building. We got San.
Yo.
We got your favorite, the Waffler.
Aliando, boy.
And of course, we got Queen herself.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Sydney Clarke in the building. All right, cool. But before we even get into everything, y'all let me know how y'all day was, how y'all week was, what's going on in y'all lives right now. I mean, she's
Right.
you know, she got a lot going on. What's going on in your lives right now?
So, man, let me tell you. So,
I know you get a story.
I got a story, dog. I got a story. So, one day, right, I was coming from the back and I just felt this star presence just glowing in the store. I felt like I was in the presence of greatness.
Right.
You understand?
From the go. Right.
I gone over there looking at some tennis shoes, right? I was like, man, we need to get some more tennis shoes so we can, style and profile.
Right.
Man, this woman came up to me and she was like, y'all got any Nike tennis shoes? I was like, whoa!
The glow, the
aura. I just was blown back. I was like, wow. But, and can't even say, but her beauty, glowing.
Right.
Her skin, glowing. Her personality,
if you can't tell, he's talking about this the first time him meeting.
Right. The presence alone.
The presence alone just caught me a spot, and I was talking to her, and I was connecting with her. I was like, yeah, bro, we need her on the pod.
Yeah.
I told Johan from the back, I said, Johan, we gotta get this girl on the pod.
That's a must. And look who we have. Oh man,
real.
Yeah.
My day is good. Can't complain. Just taking it one day at a time. One day at a time, and I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight. Happy to be with you guys tonight. The chosen one. We have, every episode we don't have an icon, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, not every episode we don't have an icon. Come on now.
The Bahamian icon.
Come on.
That.
Hey, talk about it in the chat. We need some feedback. Talk about it in the chat.
Wait. When I tell you, boy, your aura was just.
It's crazy, yeah.
But like, dog, from that day, boy, we been like this, boy.
Right.
That's my dog now, boy.
Anyway, yeah. So, let's get into it. So, before we even start on the sports talk, tell us who is Sydney Clarke outside of sports.
Who is Sydney Clarke outside of sports? Well, love TikTok. TikTok is like, I would say one of my stress relievers. You have a rough day. TikTok. We love to go to different restaurants. Love to eat. Love sushi. I don't know about y'all.
Love the air.
Big box.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta be a big bag. Like, come on now. Also, I like to spend time with my family, friends. Because sometimes I travel a lot. Missing out on family time. So definitely like to make sure I get some time for the ones that I love.
Right. Yeah, family is very important.
Family is
very important. Yeah. All right. So, how did you get into tennis though?
So short and sweet. Mommy, she didn't want me to be a big back, first of all. She was mad. Apparently, I guess I was, taking up all the couch time, And when I was small, I used to eat a lot of bread. So,
Right.
Bread lovers.
I used to slap, bread lovers. And so she was like, we need to get you to be active because you can't be a couch potato. And, I wasn't like, not to say I wasn't like smart, but I wasn't gonna be like the bookworm. So
understand.
Yeah. So she was like, if you don't know bookworm, we need to get you outside.
Right.
getting fit.
Mom knows what.
And so originally I would have been in track, but she wanted me to start at 4. Yeah, because she went down to the tracks and she was like trying to find a track club which would take me at 4. Like I said, she didn't want me to be a baby back.
Wow.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, she already had this planned out. So she was like, you
That's deep.
needed to.
Mommy was a past athlete in her life.
She did swimming, but she wasn't like no crazy
Big
athlete,
swimmer.
no big swimmer. She just did it, just because. But
Love
she
to my
wasn't-
swimmers though. Love to my
Yeah.
swimmers.
Yeah, but she just did swimming, just in high school. Yeah, and my daddy wasn't an athlete. He said he played basketball in college, but that's a long story.
Hey,
Anyway,
believe him.
We believe it.
yeah, I feel like all my abilities come from my mommy. But anyway, yeah, so originally, the tracks, nobody wanted to take me at 4. They said it was too young. They probably had to wait till I was like 5 or 6. And then we just happened to see my first coach when we was passing on the highway by Airfield Leader Park.
Yeah, right.
And then she make a U-turn, and then all I know is I was taking tennis lessons. So yeah, but at first I didn't want, that was her thing. So
Right.
when I first started, I was 4 now. So I wanted, see turn at the park, I wanted to go and play, in the hot
Right,
sun,
right.
Right.
you have this old man telling you, like, you 4 years old, this old man telling you, hit the ball over the net. I already, like, this the net, I'm below the net. Then I'm hitting with this big racket. And then he's like, do it correctly, correcting me.
At
Like,
4?
yes, at 4. Like, I'm telling you, this was no joke. And I was only going, like, twice a week. I would go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so, like, I go Tuesdays, then when I come back on Thursday, I would forget what I did on Tuesday. And then on top of him just being harsh on me, but it was for my good.
Right.
He saw something. So I appreciate him.
Right.
But,
time, you
at
wasn't
that
thinking
time,
about
that
that.
wasn't it.
Let me not say I'm happy you had that kind of story, right? But you said that, so I want to ask now, at what point you feel like you fell in love with tennis, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah. So probably I played in my first, my first local tournament. It wasn't nothing crazy. One of my second set of coaches, he used to host like these weekend tournaments, like every weekend. And so I was about 8 or 9, and I won my first like tournament under 10s or whatever.
all right.
And I got this like big trophy. But the trophy, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was like I
Not
got a
crazy,
trophy,
not
and
crazy.
then like
A
everybody,
trophy's a trophy,
a
right.
trophy's
Yeah.
a trophy,
A
trophy's a trophy, and then everyone was very nice. I think that was the main thing. All the kids, like, they were very supportive, and when I was playing, I think in the final, everyone was just like, oh my gosh, because I was kind of like the new girl too, so I wasn't expecting all this love, and everybody was like, oh my goodness, you play so good, and then I have the trophy, and then I was like, okay, this feels nice, and then I started to continue to play more, play locally, and then I would say it got serious when I became 1 in the under 10 age group, and then I qualified for my first national team, and that's when things started to get serious.
That's tough.
You know. Yeah.
For the guys in the back, Sid the squid is very tiny, so for the fact that her cutting your hip is crazy though. But the fact is, she should cut your lip more since she's shorter than your lickers. Boy, watch out, boy, Santo Domingo, boy, we watch y'all. She will get number 1, boy. I speak it into.
How you get that again though? Or just because it rhymes.
What?
Sid the
Sid the squid, yeah. I don't know
yeah,
if
it's tough.
my
tough,
mommy
though.
started
Right.
calling me. I don't know the whole thing. I know it started when in college, probably like my freshman year. My mommy called me Squid, and I don't know. And I just was searching for a TikTok name, and then I just figured Sid the Squid. But I think mom started it. I don't know, because my
Mom.
coach would call me Squid too. Because when I graduated, they actually got, as a graduation gift, they got me a squid hat.
That's
Great. I
wow,
should have
wow.
brought it, but yeah.
That's tough.
But I
That's
think,
tough.
my
I don't get
mom,
that.
she started off the trend with squid, and then I put it on TikTok, and that's the whole thing. So some people call me Sid the Squid.
Shout out to mom though.
Shout out to mums, boy.
Please,
Shout out
okay.
to
Mom,
mums, boy.
Mom, she had the vision.
Mom is a
Yeah,
goat.
the
Yeah,
vision.
she had the vision.
I don't know, at 4?
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
great.
Wait, do
She
you
had
understand
the
this?
Wait, because
Yeah.
me and him, bro, we always say, if you have a son, bro, like, our son, like, he's
Gosh.
gonna get work so hard from that.
Yeah.
That's just what he is. So your mom is like,
Yeah.
That's what we want to be when we grow
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. I think God, I don't know. God had to speak to her because even this is something funny because with COVID and everything. So COVID hit like in
right, I know the effect, you know.
2019. So basically, all I know is before COVID, like the year before, my mom built a tennis wall in the back of our yard. Just random.
You see that, parents?
And then COVID
Invest
came.
in the kids, parents.
COVID came. And I still was able to practice because we couldn't go nowhere. And then even though when things started to open up, but I didn't need to leave because we had a tennis wall. And I have a sister.
Cool.
So like we had a tennis wall in our yard. So it's like God gave her a vision, something.
Wait.
All
God
I say is
built
God
them,
because but the main reason she put me and my sister in tennis too is because she knows, because her and my dad are civil servants. They don't make the money to afford. We don't have the doctor daddy and the lawyer mommy, or we don't have the rich family to say, hey, uncle, can you give me a couple bonds so I could go and travel? So the main thing, though, which is why they put me in tennis, is both me and my sisters to get a college scholarship, get a free education, because they know they couldn't afford it, and they both to retire. So. Yeah.
That's what it's all about, though.
But yeah, she had
Mom.
That was the main thing.
You're the oldest sibling?
Yes, I am.
And you leading by example. You
Yeah,
are leading.
Amen. That's a serious example. Wait, I must say, your sister lives in the deep, dark shadow way.
That's tough.
But that's a serious
Don't go too far.
No, but she.
Yeah, so you were Conference USA All Conference Single Second Team, right? Did I say that correct?
Yeah, conference. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so. But what has been your biggest accomplishment playing tennis?
I would say for right now, my. Can I say two?
Yeah. You can say three.
We in your presence today.
Six.
If you want to.
I don't have 10. But I would say my two biggest accomplishments for my career was being ranked 261 on the junior circuit in the entire world. We're doing that. Being a full-time student. I mean, not trying to say I'm up, not trying to say I'm all that, but to be a regular student and having, to go to school, 261 in the world. Who knows, if I did online school, could have already been sending y'all tickets. I could have been on this podcast to say, hey guys, we're going to Europe this summer.
Scary.
Yeah, could have, but who knows?
In the world.
Yeah, the 261.
Do you all really understand how crazy it is? There's like a billion people in the world, though.
I glad you said so.
261.
I bet you.
Crazy.
She said it just now, and I'm gonna go over someone's head, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can't use 260." No.
There's like a billion people in the world.
That's so
what's the other one?
And then the second one.
Is it mixed ranking, or
no? It's just that's just women. Yeah, that's just girls.
It's still great.
What you mean? She's a lady.
No, I mean like
I'm gonna Chris always.
Some rankings. It's mixed, so some rankings.
Be separate. No, tennis is separate. It's only like when you play mixed doubles, then but singles, everything's separate. And then the second one would be qualifying for the Pan Am Games in 2023. Yeah, so that was just, I didn't win, but it was just the fact I was there.
Hey, you there.
Because I didn't expect to be there in the first place. I just picked up like a couple points and I was there.
The presence of this? This is the GOAT.
261 guys. Do not put it on Island Luck, okay?
No,
I might. Who knows? I might someone. 261.
Oh my God.
How about we wait for the new this ranking now? The new ranking. Then that'll be that's already in the past.
This ranking could be.
This new ranking,
99.
not that
You
low.
good for it?
Not
You
that
good
low.
for it? You good for it?
Yeah, but we good for it, but it can take a while to get
Right.
99. This tournament, if I can crack under 1,000 in the world, that's good. That's gonna be good. But realistically, with this tournament, because it's my first one too, I'll be there for 2 weeks. But I would say, depending on how I do, that'll determine. But I'm looking to be at least 1,000.
Guys,
That's
guys.
just the start.
This is what I told her as soon as she came into the store when she told me about this tournament. I told her that she is the. What do you call it? What do you call it? Beat the conch, man. What do you call it? Beat the conch. That's a little hammer.
I know what you mean.
I can't.
The bruiser.
It's called the boozer.
I don't know, but she's the bruiser. And there's the conch. The bruiser. But
Oh my God.
she can come to this tournament number 1, but she's the bruiser. There's the conch, but she can bruise every piece of conch on that court, bro.
We will boost you. I'm telling you.
Whoa.
Believe
You got
it.
aggressive, bro.
But I have a question. Okay. Obviously, I've never played tennis before, and or anything like that. But like, okay, explain to us like, I guess like the doubles and the singles, like when you play in the doubles, like you have someone with you, like how could that like how do you like, I don't know, like, cause like you, I know I would say like you used to play like singles. I would say you start off playing singles, but to have a partner.
Yeah.
Like how does that?
So with the doubles, I mean, like in college or like depending on like playing the circuit that I'm about to play, the professional circuit. I mean, it's good eventually. Sometimes people get to play with the same partner, which they develop consistency. But most times, like these tournaments that I'm gonna play, you just hit it off. Like the Barbados Cup tournament, the doubles winner, like the girl I played with, she was from the U.S. I was from here. We never met. But we won. So sometimes, you know, it just...
So it's chemistry.
Like that.
It's really chemistry. Sometimes it goes off chemistry. Sometimes, you know, depending on the level of the tournament, like two good players, it doesn't always work out, but sometimes like two good players, you know, just because we're 1 and 2 in the tournament, the top 5 players ranked in the tournament, it just works. But most of the time it doubles is chemistry too. So it's really that. But yeah, most of the time it's kind of like random because you don't have the same, if you're not training together, you don't have the same. So you're like, so when I go to this tournament, like I'm playing, I'm gonna sign up with someone from the Dominican Republic, but I've never met this girl. We've never played. So maybe we may play on Sunday if we have some time, so I can kind of get a feel of, and then we both just discuss like, hey, you good at backhands? You want the backhand side or you want the forehand side? And then we gotta go. And then like, if I'm good at volley and she's good at the back, then we gotta base our strategy off that. Or if both of us are good at the net, we gotta it's just strategy, and I mean, even if, you know, it's just really strategy, but you gotta be able to make it work.
I have a question. I have a question. So say like, you go on the court, and you will never meet your doubles partner, you will never see the person, you will never, and y'all just go on the court together. Y'all ain't exchange nothing, y'all ain't say nothing, y'all ain't bring nothing, y'all just playing. Can you still win like that or no?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, it wouldn't be dependent on the levels. Sometimes you could get away. It just depends. It just depends on who shows up, like with our opponents. If they show up and they spanking the ball and we don't talk, because doubles is really communication. It's a lot of teamwork. So I mean, like I say, sometimes you could get away. Two good players, because both of us know what we're doing, and we just that confident, I guess, and we bring in the heat like Serena Williams each time. You could get away with versus like. You gotta have that chemistry to be able to, you know, get there.
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. But like chemistry, wait.
But that's how it works.
Chemistry is a real thing.
But it is a real thing, especially in tennis, like especially doubles, it's a real thing. Like a lot of times it sucks. Sometimes we're going on national teams because it's the chemistry. Like a lot of times we lose because of chemistry. It's not really the players. It's not the skill level. Because like you could be horrible, but because we have great athletes, but because we love to say, oh, we're natural athletes, which is great, you know, but you have a lot of Serena Williams, you have a lot of Michael Jordan, we have a lot of great athletes, but we have to be able to put them together, be on one accord before we leave, and not just putting a bunch of good players, you know, and then expect to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win gold. Like no, no, that math don't math. But here we are. Yeah.
Y'all have an next question before I ask the last question before he beat you up. Okay, go.
Who is the best person you've ever played?
Oh, that's a good question.
Person I've ever played.
It was in my mind. That's a good question.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
man or woman, who's the best person that you ever fucked that blew you out the water?
You probably don't know your opponent's name.
Yeah, I would say some matches which is like traumatizing, whether it went good or bad. So I would say, I mean, I can't really say someone was just outright good, or I haven't experienced that because I think that I've played a ton of great players. I've beat some good ones, I've lost some. I would say, I played it here. For this, just from what I can remember, on top of my head, this is the first thing with pop-up. So I guess she's a really good player. There was this girl. Her name was Mary Jane Brumfield. She was from the U.S. And like she was really like built like Serena, really big, tall, and I was already like just this big. She was big girl, like smacking the
She could move.
Yeah, she could move. She was hitting the ball really hard, crazy. Don't know how I won the match because she was just like She was on fire, but somehow all I can say is God was on my side.
Hey, you get the dub.
And I got the dub. But she was a great player. I don't know how I win the match, but I just had to like absorb her power and yeah. But I literally was I was scared for my life though. Even though I won, I was scared for my life because it was just like, how did I beat this girl? Because she is just like, she's strong. She was good.
But no one's better than you, but use the bruiser, baby.
The bruiser.
So I have one more question before we break our Heat of the Week segment, right? We got to talk about your pregame routine and your pregame music. The last athlete you had on here, he was a football player. I don't know if you saw it. He was a football player, D1 commit. Shout out to you, Corey Boss.
Yo.
Corey, but if you haven't seen the episode, go watch it. But the funny part, what do you want to say?
You want to see that video of Corey using the tire, right?
Oh, yeah. Bro,
He won, though. He won.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
won.
Corey, you was hilarious.
We can show you the video.
Yeah,
We can show you the
let's
video.
stay focused. I said it. I only said that to say. The funny part was he's a football player, and he said he is listening to SZA before he goes. Exactly. Now, by the time you go to tunnel, he say he listen to that stuff. But that was kind of like he's like, whoa.
Wait,
Okay.
SZA's get you in the mood, boy?
Go to play football.
Yes,
So you gotta ask you, what's your pregame music? What's
I
your routine like?
mean, maybe I probably rather, but normally for me, my pregame music between soca and I like to listen to gospel. It depends on what mood or like, depend on the mood and the focus for the tournament.
Right.
But between soca, gospel, sometimes rap in case I need that extra boost to
Hype
get
up.
like hype. Because sometimes I just like a calm person. Sometimes I don't have like depending on who I play. Like sometimes you play people like I haven't played somebody before, so I don't really have nothing to be angry at. So I'm trying to find something. If I can't find something, then I'm like I need to listen to some music. Versus like sometimes when I play people like I have like a win-loss record again or something like okay I already have something, so I already have something in my mind like okay I want to beat them.
Drop some songs, man. Drop some songs.
So I think the song that I'm gonna go into this tournament is we're gonna choose gospel for this tournament, definitely. And the song what I had on repeat all this week is First Always by Jonathan McReynolds.
All right.
So Jonathan McReynolds. If y'all don't listen to him, something is wrong with y'all. Okay, just saying, even y'all. So,
I gotta tap in.
Jonathan McReynolds, First Always, but that song been on repeat all week, and it will definitely be on repeat for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully I don't get sick of it, but I don't think I can get sick of it because I've been listening to it every single day. But yeah, and then besides the music, before like normally I do like stretch yoga, just like 10 minutes in the morning, foam roll. Depending on what I have, I guess where I am, I'll stick with the same thing. So if I have like, for example, like oats or a bagel, like I'm sticking with that every day. Like we're not changing, especially if we're winning. We're not changing it. So we're sticking the same thing.
What's that called again?
Superstition.
Yes,
we're keeping
that's
so we eat pasta, sometimes pasta every night for dinner. We're eating pasta. We're not changing it. So yeah.
I can't even wait. In a way, I can't. That's almost like that's like saying like Steph. You telling Steph don't take his half-court shot before the game.
That's really what it is.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like,
From a certain time, I get it.
You can't change it. Whatever I did the night before and it worked. We do everything. We do the same thing. We go to bed at the same time. We fold the sheets. We make the bed in the morning. We fold the clothes, make sure the bag is ready.
All that.
We have to do all of that.
All that.
Because we have to do the exact same thing. Because it has to work. Now, when it doesn't work, then we try something new. If it's working, you don't change it, guys. If it's broke, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Okay. So if you play sports, keep the same routine, especially if you're winning. Don't break the winning formula.
Thanks for letting me know.
Years later.
Mine still got this one too.
Still got it. Hey,
God,
that's that. You can apply it to life too. Don't change the winning
Apply it to
formula.
life. Exactly.
Okay, it ain't just for sports. Just saying.
So any last question before we break for our Heat of the Week segment? No.
I have an next question, but I can wait.
All right, cool. All right, so this is our break for our Heat of the Week segment brought to you by Sports Setup. We'll be right back. Welcome to another Heat of the Week segment brought to you by Sports Center. In my hand, we have the Court Flash by Adidas. I mean, it's only right. We got Sydney Clarke on the pod, so if we ain't talking tennis, I don't know what we talking, right? But yeah, I know. This right here is light. It's very comfortable. You know, give you a nice little backhand or nice little serve, nothing too crazy. Yeah, man. You know, you could be Nadal, you could be Djokovic, you could be Serena. You know what I mean? It's up to you. But Sports Center has it for the price of $104.50. Come and get it right now.
Man, he even had a Jamaican part, like.
Yeah.
And
she was a lefty. She was good. It's very sad because we were trying to play. She was trying to come to this tournament, but as an athlete, it's really hard trying to make this tennis thing work. You need money, so she's coaching and doing some other stuff. Because we were trying to lock in and maybe play some dubs at this tournament, get that money, get that ranking. But yeah, sadly, but hopefully. God's timing.
God's timing.
Yeah.
So you were not jet lag. You don't have a.
Yeah, we played last a tournament in August in Boca, and but it was good. We lost in the final, but I think we just needed to play. We played before because it was just our first time playing. So and we made it to the final.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's pretty good. I think it was just some minor stuff if we learn each other, because then eventually playing with the same person, you get to learn their game and learn what makes them angry, when they, ain't in the mood, then you know how to pick them up or, So yeah, I think just a couple more times playing. And the funny thing was I didn't play it, but we were at another tournament prior and we played against each other. But I didn't have to play. I played her other teammate. But yeah, and then having to play doubles together. It was kind of awkward at first, but it's tennis.
I have a question. I'm ready for my question. So. When all of us could go on the tennis field and play tennis together.
Oh.
Yeah. Nah. Oh. I know we get a hip cut.
We can't race.
We ain't gonna waste.
How about let's just do a free lesson?
A free lesson.
Yes,
Yeah, let's
that's content.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't waste time.
Hey, I don't want to see this bro on the court.
Tennis?
I want to see this bro on the court.
You know how difficult tennis is?
I know, boy. You need hand-eye coordination. You need
Tennis is worse than
Basketball.
Far worse.
Tennis balls coming so fast.
But I seen that. Wait.
When they serve.
But I seen it.
You feel like you're spidey senses low key though, like in your everyday life. Something dropping just like.
Yeah, you just kind of So because it's kind of embarrassing when you don't have those quick reactions. That's embarrassing. Yeah, as a tennis player, I feel like. So you gotta have those.
Crazy, but man, the other day, right? I was watching the Djokovic matches. And nigga was on this side of the court. And the ball over here, the moving fast. I see this nigga teleport and go to the ball and hit the ball to the side and win the match.
It's all being the best in the world.
I see what the hell going on.
Yeah.
It's all being the best in the world.
Nigga teleport.
That's what.
Nigga teleport, wait.
Tennis.
Wait, watching that nigga matches is really downplay your things though.
So, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the country's support towards the sport?
Well, if I'm being honest, it's not the best.
Yeah,
but
Please be honest.
Please be honest.
Be yourself.
Hey, that's why we have you, so you can be honest.
Okay, well, obviously, I mean, based on the stereotype of tennis too, and even sports like tennis, golf, even equestrian, stuff like that, but it's not the norm. It's considered, these rich white people's sport.
Right.
We already put it, tennis is expensive. I mean, unlike some other sports too, but tennis is expensive. And I mean, I think just educating the public too, because I think on top of them not having the support, I think it's at the same time educating the public. I don't think the public was given a chance to kind of even say oh, we know, or when the figure that they have in tennis, which is Mark Knowles. I mean, he's done a lot for the sport.
Yeah, we know him.
Yeah.
From primary school.
But you learn about him in a book. But even though he's not, I don't like to bring in color, but he's,
he's not your typical Bahamian.
He's not your typical Bahamian. He's technically, he's light, bright.
Right.
He's a Conky Joe, guys. I've been around the butt. He's a Conky Joe.
He ain't even a Conky Joe, so I don't even consider him a Conky Joe. Right. But the thing is, too, I think that's another thing, because, if you show someone like him, you go to a government school, I don't think that would inspire, because you need to see someone who looks like him. The reason why I played tennis too was because I saw Serena, and now I'm seeing more girls like me who look like me. A lot of picky girls like me are playing tennis, versus in the past that wasn't, and since Serena knows and other people prior to them, started to make moves in the game, it inspired me to continue to play because I'm seeing people, and if you don't get to see people too, so I think the support too will come with us educating the public. So I think I'm at fault. Everyone who plays tennis is at fault at the same time because we haven't done our part. Because like for example, like anytime swimming or track, even if people just go for their friends or like it's a good turnout. Whether you do track or not or do swimming. And everybody loves their track. Everybody loves basketball. Everybody loves swimming, but nobody cares for like tennis or golf. And then because of the stereotype of saying, oh yeah, it's too expensive. Oh, that's a white sport. Oh, only bougie people play. They don't see a child like me who parents are civil servants. Yeah. Just putting it out there. My mother's a teacher. And my dad works for the Ministry of Agriculture. Like I said, that paycheck cannot afford to put me on the tour. But they made it work. So I think, the support would just come from more education and getting people to know and see like there are people like myself, a lot of great players, a lot of great tennis players from Freeport as well, from the Bahamas. So I think, educating people more about the history. We only highlight and a lot of unsung heroes in not just tennis, in all sports,
Sure.
Not like there was a guy, Mark, he was great in doubles, but there was a guy, his name is Roger Smith from Freeport. He was ranked 87 in the world, and I had to look that up.
Whoa.
I didn't even know that, and that is
crazy.
crazy. That is crazy for him to do that.
A Bohemian?
Yes, a Bohemian guy, ranked 87 in the world. This was
Wait, that's a crazy number. Wait,
he was top 100. That is incredible. Top 100 in the world, but like people like him, unsung heroes aren't being recognized, unless. And I only get to know over the years, but like still, his story hasn't been told. So people like. I know, but people behind me, the upcoming juniors, they don't know that. And then, like I say, maybe that would make the public more interested if they're seeing more people too, aside from just Mark Knowles, who's, not taken away from his accomplishments, but I think too, especially now in today's society, you need to see people too who look like you. That may be some motivation because everyone, like I had a great support system with my parents, but other people they may not have that. And then we need to see something. Maybe that'll give them the extra push. Everybody motivation is different and it comes from different places. So maybe that could help too. But yeah.
So two things. A question is that horse racing thing, right?
Question, yeah.
Horse racing. A question. Remember she said question. But anyways, that Roger Smith thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was
from you cracked that 100 barrier. That's crazy.
Yeah,
and he cracked that 100 barrier by 10, which is crazy though.
Right. I feel like you really hit the nail on the head, bro. Cause like I don't know if y'all know who Capri is. She's a Bahamian wrestler.
Yes, and I just for social media. I mean, I just happened to stumble upon her, but yeah, like what she's doing is incredible. But
that's different though.
Because we know how people feel about wrestling over here. Like, they don't mess with it at all.
Yeah.
Like, so she's doing this huge.
That's tough. The wrestling gig. That's
tough.
Okay, guys.
Oh, you don't know Capri? Just
educated you.
Capri, we will have you soon. Please, we inviting you to come on the board. In a future episode.
Somebody Tiger in the comments.
Tiger, please.
I have so much questions, bro. I see you Hunter, bro. Like,
now she'd be an icon because she can teach y'all how to go body slam. She can teach y'all how to whop people with rackets. That ain't fun.
We get up, we can bring you back.
And then she can teach
That's a must episode.
That's a must episode.
Who don't love wrestling?
Come
on, like that would be good. Because when they get mom, they could just instead of hitting them with the racket, just
boom. You want you to get fined.
Wait, I can do it for you. I got you.
That's okay. When we start making it to the big leagues, we have money to waste, so we can body slam.
Hey,
we gotta get to the big leagues, bro.
Y'all in here? That's why I got my ticket, but
like all us current at LA 2028. We're speaking
Let's go.
That's what we're doing.
Wait.
Isn't that why we're here?
If all us yes, at least one has to be there. At least one has to be there.
Why only one gotta
go?
No, we're thinking big. Bahamas Air is gonna have a whole plane for me. We gotta speak into existence.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
The bruiser.
Send the jet.
Somebody. I think if the name Bahamas Air, somebody can send a jet. Somebody's gonna send a jet. But we have to think big. We gotta put it in the atmosphere.
Wait, send the bruiser, boy. That's what I like. That's what I
You ain't
like.
missed the flight though.
I am Mr. Flight. I am Mr. Flight. I can be on the flight without pay. I can be on the flight without pay. I can figure out my way.
Missed the flight.
Oh my God.
Nah, but like on a serious note, I could be on the flight with you and your bike, and then two could come on the other flight.
So let me ask you this: who do you think is the greatest men's or women's tennis players of all time? Well, I want one men's and one women.
Okay, well, you know, Serena Williams.
Serena.
Yeah.
Serena Williams.
The men's is interesting though.
Men's, well, I do like, the greatest of all time, I say Roger.
Roger Federer.
Roger,
Yeah,
you can't
Roger
beat
Federer.
Roger Federer.
Wait,
I
Rafa
mean,
Nadal?
we all know
How do you feel
Rafa.
about
And Nadal, I love Nadal's ethics. I love everything about Nadal. He's a hard worker. You know, the man is insane. Like,
But
you thought starting at 4, that man was playing tennis probably at like 2 from the womb. That man was on the court every single. So that is the definition of dedication. So yeah, but based off my personality, I vibe with Federer, and you know, just off my opinion, based off personality, Federer. But Nadal, between him, Nadal, Djokovic, those are
Can't
big
forget
three.
Djokovic, but
You know, and Djokovic too, like Djokovic.
That nigga's a
Best
monster.
returner in the game. I don't know how the guy
To this
does
day.
it, but like, you know, it's just Federer. That's for me. Personally.
Question.
love Federer.
Yeah.
Like, how hard like these serves be coming like?
Well, as you can tell, I'm tiny, so my strength isn't gonna be my serve. But I know most girls, the tall girls, they could crack the ball, and like Venus. No, Sabalenka. She's currently on tour. She, the last tournament, I think she was cracking like over 125 or so. She was hitting the crap out
Wait,
of
if that's what they are doing,
maybe
judge them
I may be even wrong, but I know
niggas
it's like over 125. I know
Judge
it's
them
like,
That's how
niggas
hard
do it.
that ball coming?
yeah, that's just the serve, and then the Sabalenka, she hits the ball hard. Yeah,
So how you trying to return it like this?
you gotta be like Djokovic, just short swings. There's no taking, like when someone serves it fast, really, you just gotta have good reflexes, good hands. So it's really just, even though they're serving, you just recycling their pace. So I mean, it is scary because like, especially like when they like these y'all tall people annoying because when y'all go boom boom, that's y'all main thing. Y'all go boom bombing these serves, especially when you start in the game. Y'all come hit an ace, you know, y'all then hit 2 aces. Then people like me because I gotta be stretching and trying to defend, you know. So I gotta wait to wear y'all down, you know, make y'all move, make y'all bend. Hope y'all break some because like y'all just crushing this ball in the serve. But I lose my train of thought.
You like the thought? Yeah.
Okay.
The point is, tall people know how to crack the ball in the serve. If you like average height, you could get a mixture of both. And then short people like me, it's more with placement. And then, yeah. So for me, my focus is placement. Still trying to put some on the ball, but I got to make the person stretch and hit a couple extras. If I get 1 ace for the match, that is a victory. Okay, unlike someone like his size can get like at least first set, at least should be able to get like minimum 5 aces. But yeah, but for
Alex.
So what's like your most impressive win, like set wise?
my most impressive win. I mean, over the years, I guess once you beat someone 6-0, that's kind of impressive. Yeah, that's like the big thing. Yeah, that's when you really like locked in. So yeah, anytime you could beat someone 6-0, that's how you know. Like I played not to dog up my sister.
Oh, no, don't do it.
But she knows because we've been talking about this all day, so she probably gonna laugh when she see this. But we played a practice match today. We only played 1 set, but I beat her 6-0, which was really good. But I mean, I had to because like if I give her a game and I'm like,
That's a
my
problem.
tournament,
Yeah,
that's a red flag right there. Because she
Right.
was like trying to say, and I'm like, sis, like, yeah, you could have done some stuff different. She could have mixed some
But you
stuff
still
up.
lose.
But you needed to lose 6-0 because even if I give you a game,
She would
like,
feel like,
Oh yeah.
She would feel like
I
she was
mean,
better than you.
no, it ain't even that, but it's just for me, my confidence, because I gotta play the tournament. If she gets a game, then it's like I'm doing something wrong. I am not ready.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so I was locked in today. So that was pretty good. That was the highlight of my day. And I gave someone else because I work part time at Bahamas, and I played with a guy, a guest, and he wanted to play a set, and I beat him 6-0.
And he really think he was going to win?
Yeah, he thought he was gonna get on the board. He thought he would get a game.
You know who you
but
were?
No.
But that's your fault.
Oh, that's your fault, though. That's your fault.
Don't know.
It's
Now
okay.
you know.
Yeah, and he kind of made me a bit angry. So technically, I beat him 7-0 because we had to play an extra game.
7-0.
That's what I like to hear.
Thank you.
Set the bruiser, buddy.
Set the bruiser.
I have a question. Wait, that should be your tagline. Set the bruiser. But anyways, and why so laughing, dog? You're gonna say laugh. Set the bruiser, but
That's
anyways,
aggressive,
back to
big
set
dog.
bruiser.
Yeah.
Have you ever beat a men's ranked player?
No.
That's like going on.
You just asked her if she ever played. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Or played.
I played with men. Yeah, I played with
With
guys.
men rank?
Not men rank. Well, if you count the Bohemian tennis guy, Justin Roberts, who I've talked about, I've hit with him. And I've played with, other guys from here and elsewhere. But I mean, just practice, because practicing with guys is great, because like they hit the ball faster. So when I play girls, it's easy. At least I know when the ball comes at me fast. When I play someone tall, like I know, okay, I've seen this before.
You
So
beat
it's
any
good.
of them?
No, like
don't you think it's easy, Alex?
no, just to serve alone. I mean, I could compete, but to say beat a guy and my height, I mean, not to say I limit myself, but depending on the age. Like if it's boys, like teenagers, I would say at least I would hope maybe. And when they done turn like over 13, once they at the gym, it's kind of tough. And then especially if they a lefty,
Testosterone.
that's the next thing. Once they
like
puberty and then being a lefty. Yeah, and then anybody who's a lefty, boy or girl, because they get extra, they put a different type of spin on the ball. So on the serve too, like depending on the side of the court, they're able to kick the ball even more. They get to pull you wide. So yeah, playing lefty is and then sometimes you just don't click. Like you see, because one time I was playing a match in college and the girl was left-handed, and I didn't realize till after like the third game. So like, because like I didn't come up with that like sometimes you just zone out.
That's it.
And then you don't, or you just don't, just like, because you play so much right-handed, then
So
when you
much,
play a
right.
left-handed person, unless you go in there like boom, you're like wondering why the ball coming this way, or like you know, but you ain't really know. And
I have a
then,
question. I don't want to cut you off. So what the scouting is like going into a game? Like, is there really like that much scouting? Or
Yeah, it's scouting, like depending on the level and who you play. Like, example, like locally, I play practically everyone, so I know, like, I keep everyone's different. Some people, like, I keep a journal, like, write down, or like you could watch, like, sometimes, like this tournament, depending on who I play, if the person has been playing high-level tournaments that are recorded, you could find footage of people, basically, to scout prior, or else you just go with what's your strengths and you create a game plan. If you don't know the person or you can't find anything on them, then you just create your own game plan. But but you could scout prior. Like when I played 2 years ago, this kind of tournament is a prize money tournament. The girl who I played in the first round of qualifying, because I was able to find footage and I watched I scanned through it, but I wrote down like how she played, and then when I went into the game, it was like easy. So I was able to beat her like easy because I already, like the day before, I watched the recordings, I see what she did well, what she didn't do. And so when I went in the match, it was like I predicted the future. And sometimes like people play differently, but like I think it was still recent, the videos. So she still played the same. So sometimes it can work to your advantage with the video, depending on how far back and if the person like still plays the same game. But since she still played the same game, when I went in the game, it was like eating up the test. Like, yeah, I know you coming this way, so I already know your moves. Like, I know you coming to the net, so I just pass you. So yeah.
I have a question.
I already got one left on the thing, so y'all keep going. Y'all keep going. Let me know when y'all finish. Keep going.
That's crazy.
I go next? Okay,
You
then.
next. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not gonna two more. Cool.
Yeah, good.
Back to back.
Okay. Senior night at UAB. How was your senior night? Because I didn't get a chance to experience
Oh, you
my
didn't
senior
get-
night in college.
Can I ask what time?
You got triggered. I mean, if you feel like comfortable talking, you can
sorry.
talk.
Oh,
It was-
well, I graduated early, and I wasn't eligible to play for some odd reason.
That is
So,
crazy.
yeah, so it
That
sucks.
is so sucky
That's
for
sad.
you.
But
Yeah.
for you, like, how was
Oh,
your
yeah.
senior night?
Yeah, so my senior day, it was during the day.
Right,
So
day.
yeah, so it was great because we played Alabama A&M.
Okay.
So yeah, we won that, and I was the decider to I played the match. We decided the whole thing as to where we won. Like where we was already up, and then we just needed one more. So it was like first of all, and I was the the fourth one to finish. So we stopped. So that was pretty good, and I had like my own, which was really nice. A lot of people came out to support me, so I kind of had like my own cheering section. So I feel really, really, really great on my senior day. And no, I don't think that one went 3 sets, but I played extra well, which is good because you get the support, but then you need to play well. Like sugar honey iced tea.
No,
but we did. We ate the
right.
girls up that day, and the girls had no answer, and it was a great senior day.
That's good. I want to mention something real quickly. Okay, Tyler. I went to Talladega College. It's not too far from UAB.
Yeah.
But I saw them post you. It was like I think last year or something. I saw them post you at UAB, and we have some behemoths at Talladega College, and we wanted to come to a game.
Wow. But the
crazy thing is, right? I comment under the post. I was trying all day. Listen to me.
Well, that's my fault.
I was trying all day. Listen to me. I was trying all day to remember this post. I was scrolling on my IG because I know I got to send signs. Because when I saw signs, hey, be at this lady, City Clarke, I said, yo, UAB? He was like, yo, how you? I was like, yes, because UAB is not far from Talladega College. But us Bahamians, we just came up on UAB page on Instagram, and we said, like, yo, this Bahamian. I was like, hold on. We right there close to UAB. Let's make it a mission. Let's go. I come under the post. I don't think nobody answered me back. But it's fine because look what happens now. We see the queen, the goat. So that's crazy. A story.
Maybe I'm gonna win more matches too if y'all come. Maybe that's my fault.
You'd have been the flag.
I would have had more.
You would have gone crazy.
So I always traveling with a flag.
No, I respect that. Like everywhere I go, like at school, my dorm, like my whole wall was dedicated to a flag. Yeah, like my senior year when I moved off campus, like my whole thing was Bahamas.
So how was that? At UAB? How was the boys?
You go out the side.
How was at UAB? Like, okay, we know the support was there, but like for international students, like were you able to like reach out and like talk to other people from the islands and stuff like that?
Yeah, so but no, there was a lot of international students. Now from the Caribbean, it wasn't a lot, but I did meet. There was this girl from Nassau. She came my sophomore. This was after COVID, so yeah, my sophomore year. So she went to NCA, and she knew there's a girl who played tennis with me, and she knew her. And the funny thing was, I was mad at the girl because me and the girl who played tennis, we grew up together. And she didn't tell me. She knew the girl was coming to my school, and she didn't say a word. She was like, oh, some people, they don't connect the dots to tell me, oh yeah, this girl who been to my school, she come to your school. I'm like, could you not tell me that? So anyway, I met one person from Nassau, and then I met someone from Antigua. We still talk. So yeah, a couple of international students who I met at school, I still have them on social media. I talk to them from time to time, Instagram. I met someone from Jamaica.
Nice.
And then a lot of people, their parents or their grandparents, so they were, they would go like during the summers every 5 years or so. So they weren't the real deal. But it was still a great experience. And but it was a small community of us. It wasn't too big. So it was kind of, and then most of them, like I said, they weren't like me, like us, straight
like a
from,
goat. Like a goat.
straight from the island, you know, like. So I mean, the connection still wasn't there in a sense, but it was good to know at least have something because, like I said, I mean, I met other people from different countries, which was great. People from, Japan was there, everybody from all over. But it would have been nice to have that kind of.
But did your parents came for your senior day? Also, they
didn't come. They didn't come to my graduation. My dad, he literally didn't. He saw my school for the first time when he came the week of my graduation.
For real?
Yes, all the time. My mom when we went on a visit before
No,
COVID.
I'm sorry. I don't want. No.
But money tight, dog. Money tight, dog.
What's this now?
Money tight, dog.
Hear me out though. Hear me out. I understand you say that's foolishness, but like I know what like a lot of Bahamian parents do. Like, cause when I go to school, some of them didn't even like see their kids off, bro. Like me and Sans, we was blessed to have mommy and I'm tired there, but like, bro, some of them didn't even like see them until like graduation.
It sounds like I understand, but we talking.
But I understand what you're saying though.
We talking about an ambassador of the
We
country.
understand what you're saying, though.
Oh yeah.
Ambassador of the country on multiple occasions, man.
That is real.
We talking about from young, and
Go
to
to
be able
goats.
to have this resume build up
Yeah.
from
And do what you
time
do.
on, time on. And you telling me that the government couldn't, hey, we're gonna put you on a flight to watch your child play. She's one of the best in the nation.
I know one of y'all watching.
She's one of the best.
One of y'all.
That we have, and you tell me that didn't happen. No, man, that's foolishness, boy. That's miscompany. That's foolishness, King. That don't make no sense to me, boy.
No, for real.
No.
That's crazy,
You
boy.
gonna say something?
I can't say nothing
Oh,
because
you
it'll
gonna
be
say something
controversial, so I'll leave it there.
Gosh,
I'll leave it there.
Controversial.
I'll wait for my question.
But the thing is, so for real though, like, and we talk about this in one of our past episodes, we feel like the government really can support athletics better over here in so many different ways, you know? But before we even go into depth about that, and get your answer, you
Let
could
me
ask the
answer the
question.
question. So what? It's also like stinking dirty. Anyways. What was I gonna say, man?
I still messed up, dog. I still messed up
I
because
understand what you're saying.
we
for real,
can't, like,
That's weird,
like,
but
that ain't just weird, you. That's, I don't want to say the word. Anyway. God forgive me. But that's just foolishness to me. But like, it don't be a player of your caliber, yo. A player of your caliber.
For real.
From time in and time out, from yay height, yay age.
With your resume.
And with the resume, you be able to build over time. And you telling me you one of the best in the country.
and they can't
And you play at one of the highest level.
what you want.
You're ranked. You're right. We just ain't talking about, okay, she ranked. No, we talking about big time.
Yeah.
Big time being ranked nationwide. And you telling me
They can't sport you no 4th-class ticket.
your parents,
But
the
like
first
I
time
It
they came,
ain't gotta be
your
first
parents
class.
never watch a match
They
at
have to
UAB.
watch. No, they have to just watch online. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
like
blasphemy.
my mom,
That's
she
blasphemy.
came to visit me, but yeah, they never. My mom, she tried, but like I said, she would work like school, so she would try, but it just never.
Give a
worked. I don't
flying
know.
foolishness. Don't play with me.
Anyway,
Listen to me.
literally don't. I want to say something, but I don't want. But y'all know who I talking about.
I couldn't. Sorry, cut you. I couldn't be in your family member. If I was your family member, listen to me.
Guys can go down
Boy,
to
I was going down fighting.
Right.
You hear me? I was going down fighting.
the tennis federation, Bahamas
What?
Tennis Federation.
Child, well,
Niggas,
Brave.
niggas is be posting. Niggas is be posting about private jets, and niggas can't even support the wives, dog.
Before we, you know.
But y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that, though.
Yeah.
What y'all know?
Yeah.
Anyways, but the question I was gonna ask, right? So, you know how there are like different like serves, like the lob, the what are the
types of serves.
Yeah.
So the types of serve wouldn't be the lob.
not the lob,
But-
not serves.
What, ground strokes?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's only you hit it flat or you hit it with spin, top spin. Yeah. And
Which
I mean,
one's your best one?
oh, hitting the ball flat. I like to go. Pew. So the type of surface that I like to play on is the hard court because I pretty quick, but I have to be quick. That's my superpower. And then because I'm
Because you are Superman.
superwoman.
Sorry, my bad. Sid the Bruiser. My bad. You was the whole next superhero.
Yeah.
Sid the Bruiser. Wait, dog. I want to get a t-shirt with that name on it. But Sid the
But
Bruiser.
maybe-
When you playing home?
December, they only have one tournament
She
here
about to
first. So
she about to-
December.
she about to
So I
leave.
Sid the Bruiser, boy.
She got a 20 coming up soon. Abroad though.
yeah, hopefully it's broad. They
Yo,
live
if you was
stream
to
it, but
play-
if not,
Wait, I know, wait.
But the
I
problem
know,
is,
right?
and then the thing is too, I think why we can't even get the local support too is when they have the tournament at home to kind of showcase
one.
with the talent. They're putting the tournament on during the week when people work. They're not doing it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh wow.
And like,
Niggas, babe.
for example, like last year, the tournament was very small. A lot of what's the word? Anyway,
this-
a lot of
this-
politics.
this-
Anyway,
this-
so the
this-
tournament was very small. So it could have been held Friday, Saturday,
Saturday or
Sunday,
Sunday.
and even if it ended Monday, but it could have started Friday or even Saturday. Anyway, just so at least the general public can come and see. But if you're having a tournament Monday to Thursday or during the week, how are you expecting people to do
Tennis
their
committee?
job? Like,
But
so
you
that's
need
another thing
something,
too.
buddy.
Like when they have tournaments too, or in like especially for like people my age, and even to help the juniors too, because they need to see like, okay, what's the level, how you should be playing, so they, kind of inspire them too and kind of push them to know like, hey, just like me, you got to be doing 10 times as more. Like what some of y'all doing, and we need to do more.
Right.
We want everybody to be great. We can't do the bare minimum, But anyway, besides the point, that's another reason why too, I don't think tennis gets the support as well, because like from people like at my level, there's only one tournament each year to showcase that. And then on top of that, it's not held during a time where people are at work.
Right.
So you can't expect the people to come off their job.
Right.
Yes, admission would be free, but and
just
then there's
gonna
no
ask, like, what you
incentives like in college, like how they would do to get, because tennis, like unlike other sports, you don't pay. Like tennis just bougie.
I don't think it would be.
You don't-
I feel like they're finding way to charge people.
Yeah, but in
buddy.
college you don't. We just to get people to come out to our games, we have
That's-
to bribe them. Like tennis, because they don't charge. Tennis just too damn bougie. I feel like they could charge, but yeah, just across the board, tennis just bougie.
Wow.
Whoever made it is bougie, so it ain't no you need to pay, which is good. So there's no admission, so that means people who come. And then if you say slap on, hey, we can give out, find someone to say the first 50 people,
Free
I don't know,
t-shirt or
free
something.
T-shirt or whoever, like a business or somebody start a food business who trying to promote themselves. First, or even first 20 people, give us some free food and then, get the people going. But you gotta see a vision. People gotta have a plan,
Incentives.
And yeah, so it's just a lot. But like I say, the public has to see the talent. Like people don't see me like. Even with my resume, I like to tell people like, "This is my resume." Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god!
Guys can
But
see.
even though I have that, like, I mean, it's nice. I mean, like, you guys are very impressed, but I still like to show people, like, even though I've done all these things,
Right.
at the same time, I want to show people like what I could do as well, because that's a piece of paper, and even though I'm still improving, like I still want to show people like, hey. Like, cause I could have done all that stuff in the past, and then now I suck. Just for example, if
Right.
and things could turn, and then and then it's like I living on the past, and trying to make, still build on, cause you can't. This is all good and dandy, but it already happened. It's done.
Right.
So I gotta make new get more stuff,
Right,
get new
right.
accolades. So. But I like to show people when I play, even though people ask me, oh, you're good, you're ranked number 1 in the country. Like, yeah, it's nice, but I want to show people too, like, hey, on top of that, you can see the proof. So like, hey, yeah, it ain't just like
People
how
saying
we
it to
see,
say
yeah,
it.
saying it
Yeah.
to saying it, or like, the saying is people from Megwan, or Megwan ain't real. Like, no, it is real.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I'm doing, like, on top of that. And I think people would be able to respect that too, because even with me working at Bahamas too, part-time, it's been a great experience, but I think, like, people don't understand like how tough it is. Just like other sports, but tennis is tough and it's mentally, physically, it's draining.
Yeah.
And people, as every sport, people don't see that. People ain't understanding it, making like, this is not just some play where people just think we dress up in skirts and look pretty and just hit the wall one side to side or dress
Right.
in white like we at Wimbledon. No, like this is
Them
this
niggas
is
be
dirty.
serious,
Like,
buddy.
yeah, this
When
ain't
they moving
no
on
just,
that court, they don't second
yeah,
decisions.
just
They just
like, So yeah, but like I said, no one respects us. So yeah.
So-
But I respect you, but yeah, you
But
sit,
I know
wait,
anybody.
if anybody, if when you come over here, but again, and you have next tournament,
Trust
if you
me.
hear someone shouting, "Set the Brewers up," you
Trust
have no
me.
idea.
You have a tournament and I'm Gordon and I'm here.
Just make sure you said the bruiser when the point finish. When it quiet, then you make
I can say
Right,
"Set the
hey,
Brewers"
don't
throughout the
say
thing. You gotta win,
Focus
buddy.
on the score
You gotta
first.
focus.
You can't make noise. You gotta know when
Yeah.
to chill. Okay?
Yeah.
You can't mess up the opponent mojo
Y'all,
too.
I hate that mojo. I like your mojo. That's what I like to
You have
hear.
any other questions for you? Ask the last question of the night.
What's it like being the greatest?
I can rephrase that for you. Rephrase it.
I have a question. It's kind of okay. What would you say to the younger girls and younger guys
Oh, that's a good question.
that's
Yeah.
wanna, like you say, wanna play tennis, but they don't really have the funds or may not the support or may not even see the vision, like how your mom had the vision of seeing you playing a sport, but like for someone like who's been there, done that, like what would you tell the younger generation that?
Yeah. Younger generation with tennis and just sports in general in the country. I just feel like you just gotta, well, for me, thankfully, I had a good support system as well, so that was a plus. And then because I knew that, I just had to, I have so much love and so much people supporting me. It's only fair that I just go there and do my best. And for those who don't even have that support system, like I guess you just have to figure out what, we all here for a purpose on this earth.
Sure.
We have a purpose, but we got to find that purpose. Like now I'm starting to walk into my purpose, as I get older. So for those, who start on in sports, you got to stay committed, you got to stay dedicated, and you got to know what you want,
Amen.
You got to, things takes time. You don't necessarily like pick up a racket or whatever, pick up a basketball and be like, oh, I'm going to do this for college or I'm going to do this professionally. Like, no, because I didn't think that I would take this route. Like last year, I was like, did I make the right decision and all? Like, despite all of this,
Wow.
and based off, because, you have things that just happen at you. Like, I didn't have, like, sometimes it was like, for example, waiting on subvention from the government. I mean, it took a while. Got it eventually, but it took a while. So it's like, I'm like, is this even gonna happen? It's like a promise. Someone made you a promise, and then, they say it would happen this time. It didn't happen. Right. So, you gotta find that something, that faith, keep that faith. So, just really, I would tell you just stay focused, know what you want, and just be disciplined. Whatever you decide, whether it's sports or school, just know whatever your goals, set goals. And I think that'll make it easy to navigate through life.
That's beautiful advice. But you'll hear this? Anyway.
All right, so now our last segment of the night. This is starting to turn into my favorite segment, bro. It's story time. Let's see if your story could top the best story, which I think was cow tipping by Corey. Cow tipping. You should probably try it. Cow tipping. Yeah.
I don't want to try it.
But tell us your most memorable moment. Well, one on the court, of course, and then one off the court.
Oof. Okay. Well, I would say my most memorable moment on court, this was close to my 18th birthday. It was a tournament here. And so I won the tournament, but the whole day was just not it. So this was like a good mixture. This whole day was just up and down. So literally, I had the tournament in the finals. We're in we're at the final day, and my birthday's coming up. So some of my friends, because I was already going to Windsor, so I had planned to like pick up some of my friends from Walk because I still kept in contact with them.
Good,
so they were all of us were coming to my house to celebrate my birthday. So after the tournament, my mom and I were going to pick them up, go to Walk and pick everybody up. Then we skedaddle home and then we have a good time, enjoy a good time over the weekend. So we get up that morning, heading down, trying to, but we go to church at Grantstown through Wellington Street, and that's like Blue Hill Road.
Hey,
Archer Street, Wellington Street.
Archer Street, Wellington Street.
Oh wow, for real? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What church you attend?
Grantstown, the 7 minutes.
Oh, right there, across the road.
Yeah.
By some other butler.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyway, so we're exiting that corner, right? We're trying to scoot over from Blue Hill to go, because we passed through Greentown, because my Grammy lives on Meadow Street. Anyway, so we were going to stop there too. And anyway.
I see why you're great.
Oh my God. So anyway, so we're trying to cross, dash driving, and then all of a sudden you just hear ram. And I think the person hit the side of my sister, because my sister was very traumatized. So we get in an accident. This is a couple hours, like an hour and a half. So we got to drop my dad at work. My mommy got to go to work, drop my sister off to school at TG Glover. They got to drop me. So anyway, get in a car accident. This is the day of my match. So I'm panicking. And the funny thing is, I was still like, I was excited about being in the finals, but I was like, my whole birthday plan was messed up because it's my 18th birthday. And two, because I never really get to celebrate my birthday for tennis because I'm always traveling. Like, I just never had a birthday party. So normally, like, this was the time I finally get to see my friends after a while. Right. So anyway, so I am just in the worst mental state ever. I'm so distraught. I'm like thinking like I have to text my friends to say I don't know if I could come anymore. I don't know if this is still happening. So anyway, so we go by my Grammys. Like I said, my Grammys Meadow Street. So then one of my cousins was there. He drops me and my mom to the tennis center so I could. I don't even know if I warmed up for my match. I don't think I did. I didn't even warm up for the match.
What the heck?
I was in the bathroom crying. I remember he was trying to like console me. She was like, "Sydney, it's gonna be okay." Like I'll text them, like because I done was like, "Oh, I already tell them," because I think I had. It wasn't like I don't think I had data. Like how we have data. I mean, we had data, but it's we didn't have no more, but no data. So anyway, I'm like trying to figure like how do I call them and all this stuff because I gotta tell them, and then and I had to pick up someone from CV2. So anyway, it was just everybody was all over, and so I was in the bathroom crying. This like moments before my match, and I should be focusing on trying to win this trophy, and I'm just like distraught. So then I play the match, and it's 3 sets. So I start off the first set. First set finished, it probably went like 6-2. Then the second set, I just start crying, and then I just not in the head in the game. So I lose the second set, and then I win the third set. Don't know how, but I was just like thinking about my birthday the whole time. Then I win, so I'm crying. So I'm excited that I won my first tournament at home because I won other tournaments, but this was the first one I won at home, so this was big.
It was special.
And it was on my technically I think it was the day of my. Yeah, technically the day of my birthday. Yeah, so anyway, long story is, so then, so I win the tournament. So after we leave, I'm like, Mom, we still don't have a car. We need to figure this out because I want to see my friends. And so after everything, she had to go back to work or whatever, and then she got off from work. We was able to find a car rental place, and we was able to get a car in time, and we was able to pick everyone up, and I was still able to have a great birthday weekend.
Amen.
Yeah. So that was a great story, I think.
Before you give us off the field, bro, that is insane.
That's beyond insane.
I got respect for you, but I got the most. You was like basically traumatized, and you still went to play a whole.
And you still win?
And you still win.
That's crazy.
Next level.
That's
you win.
God.
Some Black Mamba type stuff.
Yeah, only to thank God, though. Only good God, because literally, like, because you gotta be locked in. And
Right. Thank you.
The second set was crazy because I was like, because the girl, she was pretty good, but like, like once you out of the zone, like that's it.
Done.
And so I don't know what I started to thank God, but all I can say was because God, because then I won the third set, and then I think playing at home kind of helped too. We had some people who came out to kind of cheer me on too, but I think playing at home, I think if I was abroad,
that would have been
it wouldn't have been different. It would have been different, but I think too, I had the advantage because I was home court advantage. So I think that gave me that extra push too to say like, okay, suck it up, and figure out at least if you want to cry, wait till land because we done reach here, we done split sets, so it's like you done start something, might as well finish it.
Right.
It was like either just stop because it's like I should have just don't go on the first place, because I was traumatized. But so that was that. You would say something else.
Most memorable moment.
Yeah.
Was abroad, I should say. Sorry.
Was abroad. My most memorable moment abroad. Oof. Gotta think on this one.
Take your time.
I mean,
take your time. Breathe in,
It's a silly question, bro.
No, abroad. I mean, I would say this was so basically we would like when I was like between 13 to 16, we would go on these national teams. Like we would go to either El Salvador and Dominican Republic. And I think when we would go to El Salvador, they used to have like this like a amusement, like a playground thing in the mall, because we used to love to go to the mall. And so I used to always, like sometimes, because the dinners was horrible at the place. I mean, the food was just horrible in general where we used to stay. And so like dinners, we would eat breakfast and lunch, but then we would always go out to dinner. So I think it was before we did like 2 days, so like the tournament was already finished. So towards the end, we went to the mall, because we would always go every night, but this time after we ate, I think they had like a Longhorns or something, so I ate my belly full. That was good, because I had like fries and some chicken wings, and I had something else. I had like a whole
buffet.
You could have put it down.
That's
like
the type
14,
of time,
I think was the best year of my life, because I could eat. And you know the food just go to your foot or something like it.
Right.
Like you could just
the young mature boy.
Yeah,
What?
like
You can eat anything.
You can eat anything. So yeah, I think I missed that because I see like you see like a boy, which is kind of embarrassing, but I mean it makes sense because I was working it off, so I could eat so much, because we was like walking around the mall and like I had leftovers, but then I ended up eating it, which was kind of funny. And anyway, but we went to like this like playground in the mall and it was pretty cool, like we was bouncing around. So I mean we like had other teams from the tournament join us. So that was pretty
that's
fun.
beautiful.
Yeah, so that's a good off-court moment. Yeah.
So you had one last
I just want to ask, how was the food at UAB? That's all.
Ooh, they catfished me because I didn't like how. So me and my mom visited before COVID, 2019 in the fall, October. Yes, I remember this Claire's Day, and when I went, I don't know, before COVID, I think the food was in like, oh my gosh, amazing, but it was good. It was good. And then all of a sudden when I went during COVID, and with all the rules and stuff, so we used to have to go one by one, the calf, single file or whatever. Yeah, be in a line, 6 feet apart, all that stuff. So anyway, the food was just horrible. And when I stayed on campus the first 2 years, the last 2 years I moved off campus, so then I would just cook my own food, and I changed my meal plan to like the cheapest one, so then I just buy food because it was horrible. Like I stopped eating. Yeah, once I moved off campus, I stopped eating. So
cat food, right?
Cat food,
Right.
yeah. So I only ate Panera. We had Panera.
You love Chick-fil-A close by too?
Now we have we have Chick-fil-A close by, but now we have it on campus because we had it in like 5 Points, but now we have it on campus, and they wait till after I graduate.
Wow,
that's
to put
crazy.
The
That's
Chick-fil-A,
crazy.
which is very ghetto.
That's
so
crazy.
UAB
Very ghetto.
could kick rocks.
Kick
But anyway,
rocks.
yeah, they had a Chick-fil-A when I graduated, and they had it set up, mind you, during senior year, but they said it would open in fall 2025.
UAB kick rocks, boy.
Yeah, so it wasn't it. Fall in anyway, just when I leave, fall 2024. When I leave, then they want,
crazy.
that's what schools do. When you leave, they want to build a whole gymnasium. They want add-on,
anything,
like,
Kick rocks.
That's crazy though.
Kick rocks.
That's a good
Yeah.
campus though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the campus was nice. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. It was just perfect. So it was really good. I could get to everywhere. I did a lot of walking, so yeah, because I needed to, because I used to eat a lot, so it was good. Cause
It's okay to be a big back once you exercise.
yeah, that's what I'm
right,
saying, so I
yeah,
walked everywhere. I could have scooter, but it was very easy to just walk, so I just walked.
That's so D1.
Yeah,
Have options. You can walk or use a scooter.
Yeah.
Wait, D1, boy.
Oh gosh.
But I tell you, boy, that's the goat, dog. That's the goat, boy.
No.
I happy to be in the presence,
Yeah, no,
God's willing.
This has been really fun.
Beautiful
This
episode.
is-
I ain't gonna lie.
I loved it.
I love it.
I love
I ain't
it.
gonna lie. To be honest now, I've enjoyed this time. Just this
I love it. This was
is
it was out the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's different. Being able to, try to adapt to her lifestyle of being
Real.
a tennis player.
Right.
And I love it.
You wanna know what's the craziest thing? Right, I'm so glad she made time for us, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But yes, Miss Clarke.
She could have been anywhere else.
real, she got a bank cutting niggas hip on the court.
Could have been in Bahamas chilling,
Chilling.
eating
Anything.
Exercising.
Except for on the Reset podcast.
Real.
But she's here with us.
She graced us with a presence.
graced us.
To y'all Reset
cool,
squad,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But we're gonna wrap things up. Once again, we wanna thank you for coming through.
Amen. Like honestly,
We appreciate
like,
you so
appreciate
much,
it.
so much.
my dog, boy. Set the bruiser, boy.
Set
Set the bruiser.
AKA the Bruiser.
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 Oh my gosh.
Anyway, guys, like I said, I think in the last episode, we have something coming up soon that we are planning. We are getting closer to putting it together. Once everything, as a matter of fact, you could sooner or later expect a hype video for it to come out. Yeah, you could expect it. And Justin, y'all gonna like what we have to say.
Yeah.
We're gonna like what we have to say. So,
Okay,
with that being said,
I don't mean you Say no more.
with that being said, we're gonna wrap things up. One prayer a day keeps the haters away.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
One love.
One motion.
We out here.
Bam.